We have our first trade of the 1993 season in the 40-year NBA sim. Hello everybody, I am Nutty Sports Gamer, and let's just get right into it. Tony Kukoc of the Lakers is getting traded, along with a 1997 first-round pick, to the Miami Heat in exchange for Vlade Divac. The Heat just drafted Alonzo Mourning in the 92 draft, and it was clear from the get-go that Vlade Divac and Alonzo Mourning weren't going to work on the court together. They're both centers. They both want to play the five. So, to this trade, makes sense. They could use a wing that he can in Tony Kukoc. And there's another good reason to do this trade. Another good reason. Vlade Divac is Serbian. Tony Kukoc is Croatian. And now, they used to play on the Yugoslavian team together, I believe. But Yugoslavia broke up, right, in the early 90s. We're in 1992, right? November 1992. So that's still fresh. And if you've ever seen the documentary, what's it called? Once Brothers, a 30 for 30 documentary on ESPN. It goes into the fractured relationship between Vlade Divac and Drazen Petrovic. Well, like Petrovic, Tony Kukoc is Croatian. And so I think this trade makes sense. I don't think Vlade Divac and Tony Kukoc would get along very well. Obviously, this is just a video game, but I think it's fun to. Once I put that together, and because I was really trying to find a trade for Vlade Divac, and this is the only trade that made sense to me. And then I remembered the connection, the Croatian-Serbian connection. I was like, this is it. This is perfect. So, due to the dissolvation of Yugoslavia, Tony Kukoc and Vlade Divac cannot be in the same team together. In the interest of having team chemistry, right? In the interest of having the best team chemistry the Lakers can have, and now their starting five is pretty cool, pretty dope. Magic Johnson, Alvin Robertson, James Worthy, Kevin Willis, Vlade Divac. Pretty good starting five, but let's check out the Heat first. Now that they've added Tony Kukoc to their lineup, we've got Gary Payton, Steve Smith, Clifford Robinson, and Alonzo Mourning as well. I don't think we saw much of the Heat in the first episode of the 93 season, but either way, so it's good. It's good to see them now, especially with Kukoc being the small forward in their team now. And now we get to see Alonzo Mourning play the five. Now we get to see him in his rightful position. I looked it up, and when Alonzo Mourning was in college, he actually played power forward when Dikembe Mutombo was there, but he hated it. So that's another reason for the trade. You got to keep Alonzo Mourning happy. Got to keep your stars happy, especially in the 90s, which was the wild, wild west of free agency, something that you're going to see more often in this sim throughout the 90s is more player movement after the rookie contracts are up, because there really wasn't restricted free agency back in the day. So, but let's get into highlights between the Kings and the Heat. The Kings have Arvydas Sabonis, by the way, who's still pretty awesome. I don't know why I said it like that. Chris Mullin makes a shot right there for the Kings. Kukoc passing it to Alonzo Mourning, who throws it up there and then gets his own dunk. Put back dunk there for Mourning. Looks like he's comfortable in his role, and here's Arvydas Sabonis with the layup. Driving down the lane, making the bucket. Gary Payton passing it to Clifford Robinson for the dunk right there. 8-4 now. Still in the first quarter. And we got Gary Payton making that basket there for the Heat. And here is a steal. A steal for the Kings. And here's a jump shot for Chris Mullin. 10-6. Steve Smith to Clifford Robinson to Gary Payton. Jab step. Passing it to Steve Smith for 3. 10-9. Now we're in the fourth quarter. It's a 10-point game, but my hope was that the Heat might be able to come back. There's Gary Payton with a jump shot there, 94-86. Less than 8 minutes up to go in Miami. Chris Mullin to Kevin Johnson for the 3. That's money. 97-86 is the score. Now KJ handling the ball, pulling up for three. He sinks it. 100-86. Less than 7 minutes left to go. Pass to Mullen. Kick it out to KJ right there. To Mullen. Maybe to Hornacek. He's money from three, and he shows you. He demonstrates that to you right there. 103-86. The Kings are mighty good. The Heat are mighty young. As you see, Alonzo Mourning missing that shot. I mean, these guys are still green. You know, Chris Mullen, Avidas Sabonis, all these guys are vets. They know what they know what they're doing out there. You know what I mean? Whereas most of this Heat team, as we see in alley-oop there, they're still trying to work things out. My God, what just happened to me? They're still trying to work things out. As you see a layup there for Avidas Sabonis, and final score 119-104. Gary Payton with 25 points. Tony Kukoc only 4 points in his debut. Alonzo Mourning did not have such a great debut as well, 2 points. So that I think we saw his 2 points too. That's not great, but check out this shot of Alonzo with Avidas Sabonis guarding him. I don't know if we can get a really good angle of this. That one's pretty good, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. How do we feel about this one? I think this is pretty good. Cool. Yeah. So yeah, but did he make that shot? I don't think he made that shot. He only made one dunk. So that's him attempting a shot that he didn't make. But let's move on. Now we're gonna see the Lakers side of this trade, right? Vlade Divac now a Laker, just like he was in real life. That's kind of the funny thing too, right? Obviously, I don't think Kukoc was ever a Heat, but Vlade Divac is now in the Lakers like he was for many years. And we got Alonzo Mourning on the Heat like he was for many years as well. So it's going to be cool to see Divac in the Lakers uniform. And then you got Kevin Willis, now power forward for the Lakers. And Magic's out there, James Worthy, Alvin Robertson. I really like the starting five for the Lakers. And so let's check it out. They're playing the Sonics. Sean Kemp makes that basket for the Sonics. Now Alvin Robertson's handling the ball. Throws up the alley-oop to Magic Johnson. 4-2. Here's Abdul Rauf with the three-point attempt. No good. And the Lakers marching back. Robertson with the bucket there. I feel like Robertson, I think he's happier here and on the Lakers. He's getting the ball more. He's getting more touches, so maybe this will keep him happy. Derek McKee for three. No good. Kevin Willis with the rebound. And here come the Lakers in the fast break and a dunk by Alvin Robertson. We haven't seen that from him. Where was that all his career? Wow. Throwing it down. Now we got Abdul Rauf with the two right there. Magic Johnson passing it to Kevin Willis. He makes that basket. So Kevin Willis doing work in the post. We got Alvin Robertson missing that shot, but Vlade Divac gets the putback. 12-4. I'm sensing we might not see much fourth quarter action as Vlade Divac makes that shot. 16-8. I like to at least show you the beginning of the game just to show you what the teams look like, but yeah, if we're seeing this much of the first quarter, that probably means that this game was a blowout. Vlade Divac makes that shot. Let's check. Yeah. I mean, hey, this goes to show you that trade is really working out for the Lakers. You know, they have a really nice front court now. And meanwhile, the Sonics, they got a bit of work to do on their side of things. So, but yeah, 118-97 is the final score, and let's move on to the rest of the video. So yeah, I wanted to show you the teams I didn't show you in the previous episode. In this case, the Hornets. As we see a jump shot there for the Charlotte Hornets. And now we got Reggie Miller with a bucket there. 102-95, Charlotte with 7-point lead. Kevin Duckworth making that basket for the Cavaliers. Now we got Derek Coleman trying to get past Anthony Mason. He does so successfully. Coleman again in the post. turns around, makes that shot. 106-97. Mark Price pulls up for the J. The Price is not good. But Kevin Duckworth does get the putback there. Now we got Derek Coleman again, missing. Detlef Shrimp with the rebound. And the Cavaliers are on the move. Mark Price to Kevin Duckworth. That basket's good. 106-101 is the score now. As we see a replay of Duckworth running down the court. Catching the pass. Making the layup. Mark Price throwing it to Detlef Shrimp for the three. 108-104. The Cavaliers are catching up. And here's a missed shot there for the Hornets, but Olden Polynice does get the putback there. 110-106 is the score. A little over a minute left. We got A.J. Winder handling the ball for the Hornets. And now Derek Coleman going to work. Missing that shot for the Hornets. And Reggie Miller makes that three in transition. All of a sudden, 110-109. Derek Coleman can't stop the bleeding, and now the Cavaliers have a chance to take the lead. They were down by quite a bit when we jumped into this game, but now Reggie Miller for three. It's good, and the Cavaliers take the lead in Charlotte. 112-110, but here's a tie. Derek Coleman with that game-tying shot. Is this going to go into overtime? Are we going to get OT tonight? Who's going to take the final shot here? Who's the man? The Shrimp is the man right there. He gets the putback. 114-112. Cleveland with a 2-point lead. A.J. Winder, who for some reason is out there instead of Strickland. I don't know why. And we got Derek Coleman missing that shot. Oh, no. Not clutch. The Charlotte Hornets blow it. At home to the Cavaliers. Derek Coleman had 27-7. Olden Polynice had 21-10. But, yeah, I don't know. Not great. Reggie Miller, on the other hand, 32 points. Very nice. Detlef Shrimp had 20. Kevin Duckworth had 20. And Mark Price had 14-13. So, overall, strong performance for the Cavaliers. They had a great comeback to win that game. Meanwhile, we got Phoenix versus Golden State. Golden State, we did not see them at all in the previous episode, so let's check them out here. Xavier McDaniel for three. That's good. 199. Got a pass to Sean Elliott. He dishes it to Danny Ainge, who's in the corner there. Gets the screen. Throws up a wild shot. No good. And the Golden State Warriors get the ball back with 1:10 left to go in the game. John Starks to Muggsy Bogues. Bogues, top of the key. Passing it to Cycli for the bucket there. 102-99. Brad Doherty with the basket there. So it's a 1-point game. Muggsy Bogues. Xavier McDaniel for the three. That is no good. And the Phoenix Suns have a chance now to take the lead. Kenny the Jet Smith is not going to do it for him. We got an intentional foul. But the Suns get the ball back. Okay, it's 104-101. We skipped the free throws. And now here's Ainge to Kenny the Jet Smith for three. It is good. And it's a tie game. Kenny the Jet Smith, clutch. Can the Warriors be clutch now? 104-104. Muggsy Bogues handling the ball with 10 seconds left to go and counting. Surely he's not going to take the final shot. John Starks for three. It's no good. And this game is going to overtime. Let's get right into it. Ronnie Cycli misses that shot there, but does get the putback. 106-104. 3.5 left to go. Here's a steal. Grant Long running the court. Getting the dunk there. 108-104. Kenny the Jet Smith dribbling the ball. Passing it to Danny Ainge. He gets the screen. He pulls up for the jumper. Falling down. He misses. Brad Doherty misses. but finally gets the put back there. 108-106, 2 minutes left to go. There's a missed shot by the Suns. Brad Daugherty gets the put back. Tie game. 1:46 left. Jim McDaniel for 3. That's no good. Brad Daugherty gets the rebound. And the Suns are looking to get the go-ahead bucket. Ainge to Brad Daugherty. That's money. 110-108. Bogues to Xavier McDaniel for 3. No good, but Cycli does get the putback there. Back to a tie game. Ainge to Brad Daugherty. Nice defense by Cycli there. And he gets the rebound. So the Warriors have a chance now to get the lead. And they do just that. Grant Long with the bucket there. 112-110. Danny Ainge. Stolen pass. Cycli with a stolen pass. And here's Grant Long to Muggsy Bogues. He gets blocked, but also draws the foul. And little man Muggsy Bogues at the free throw line makes that basket. He looks so tiny compared to everybody else. It's quite the sight. He makes both free throws and likely wins the game for the Warriors. Let's see if that holds true. Brad Daugherty does get that dunk there. 114-112, 34 seconds left to go. The Warriors, they're in no rush. But we're going to see a intentional foul soon. Here's Xavier McDaniel for 3. That's no good. Offensive rebound. Cycli. And he's going to steal the game. He's going to maybe steal the game. Let's see. Yep. So there you have it, guys. 119-115 with the final score. As we check out the box score, Cycli with 22 and 11. John Starks with 20. Xavier McDaniel, 18 points. Brad Daugherty with 21 and 15. And let's check out the Warriors against the Lakers this time around. Tie game at 97. Magic Johnson makes that basket. We're in the forum. Muggsy Bogues passing it to... What was that? Somebody. Sorry. Vlade Divac makes that basket for the Lakers. Sometimes a player will be on the court and it throws me. I feel like I know everybody, but I don't know everybody. You know what I'm talking about? 103-99 is the score. Magic Johnson for the long 2. That is good. Oh, that probably was Terry Catledge that made that basket before. Now that I'm thinking about it. There's Magic Johnson to the bucket. 107-101 is the score. Muggsy Bogues to the long 2. 4-point game. Magic, Worthy to Magic. Magic to Worthy. Alley-oop. 6-point game. Magic Johnson passing it to Kevin Willis. Back to Johnson for the bucket. 111-106. Now here's Byron Scott. Gets the screen. Magic Johnson gets the bucket. 113-106 with just over a minute left to go. And the Warriors need to act fast if they want to stay in this game. Grant Long to John Starks for 3. That's no good. Rebound, Lakers. And that's pretty much going to do it here. There's really no reason to keep watching this game. But the Lakers, man, they look pretty damn good with this starting 5 that they got here. Magic Johnson with 22 and 13, 2 rebounds. James Worthy with 19 points, 9 rebounds. And Randy White off the bench, 19 points. So overall, an all-around good performance for the team. The Lakers, that is. And Robertson is looks like he's off to a strong start for the Lakers. He's happy. Yeah, I was trying to see if it said whether or not he was happy on the screen, but they don't show you that after you just, like in the box score during the game. I don't know. Anyway, there's a shot of Vlade Divac. I don't know what's more compelling, a Vlade Divac screenshot or Alonzo Mourning over Sabonis. This one, I mean, I like the idea of a Vlade Divac screenshot. I just don't know if that's the one. Charlotte versus the Clippers. There's a bucket there for the Hornets. Now we got Winston Garland with the jumper there. 97-96. Hornets with the 1-point lead. Strickland to Glenn Rice. That shot's good. 99-96 is the score. 4.5 left to go. We got Derek Coleman making that basket for the Hornets. Now here's missed shot. Rebound, Dawkins. Clippers in transition. Slowing things down, I should clarify. Winston Garland does get the 3 there. 101-99. Now here's Glenn Rice, top of the key. Gets the screen. Tries to drive to the basket. Doesn't get that shot to go in, but Derek Coleman gets the put back. And we got a bucket there by Manute Bol. A random Manute Bol sighting. Here's Manute Bol again, perhaps? Yes, sir. So 2 Manute Bol shots in a row for the Clippers. Now we got a behind the back pass for the Hornets. A bucket there plus the foul. Winston Garland misses that shot, but Manute Bol gets the put back there. 106-105. Fun to see Manute Bol out there doing his thing. Got Rod Strickland driving, making that shot. 108-105. Winston Garland to Manute Bol, making that shot right there. 108-107 to score. Close game. 109-107. Missed shot there for the Clippers. And the Hornets look to expand on their lead. Rod Strickland, oh, look at him. Driving to the lane, getting the layup. 4-point game. Winston Garland pulling up for the J. That's no good. And this game is likely over. Final score, 114-107. The Hornets do win this game. Winston Garland had 28 points for the Clippers. Purvis Ellison, who we didn't see out there, he must have been fouled out. That's why we were seeing so much from Manute Bol. So, yeah, there's only so much you could do about something like that. You know, I've changed everyone's tendencies, foul tendencies, but it still doesn't seem to matter sometimes. I don't know. What are you going to do? Pacers are so far in first place in the East, where I think we're like in the middle of November, as we see the rest of the standings for the East, and Nets and the Heat are way down there. Bulls are second place, like I just said. Lakers, Suns, Rockets, Kings, Jazz, Mavericks, Spurs, Blazers are your top 8 right now. And we got the Supersonics, Timberwolves, Warriors, Nuggets, Clippers at the bottom there. Let's move on. We haven't seen the Pistons yet all season, all throughout the 1993 season. This is our chance to see him. Isaiah Thomas makes that basket. They are playing the New York Knicks. Mark Jackson to Bernard King. And Bernard King is going to make that shot for the Knicks. 115-111. Mark Jackson to Patrick Ewing. Patrick Ewing's going to make that basket there. 6-point game. I think the Pistons can respond. Isaiah Thomas can't make that shot. Can't get it to fall. And now the Knicks on the fast break. Which, not so fast anymore. Mark Jackson to Charles Oakley for the bucket there. 119-111. Let's see if the Pistons have anything to offer to us. Isaiah Thomas will not make that basket. And this game is certainly over. There's another shot tip in there by Patrick Ewing. And now it's over, yes. 121-111 is the final score. Ron Harper with 22. Patrick Ewing with 29 points. And I think we jump into another Pistons game, but not yet. But we'll get back to them. Spurs, Celtics. I can't remember which team we haven't seen yet. I think the Spurs. There's David Robinson making that basket there for the San Antonio Spurs. We got some hot potato going on with Boston. LaSalle Thompson misses that shot, makes this one. 104-97 is the score. 3:15 left to go. Fat Lever passing it to David Robinson. He's going to make that shot. 104-99. Boston still with the lead. Sidney Moncrief going to pull up for the J. Make it a 7-point game. Fat Lever to David Robinson. Robinson makes that shot. Now Sidney Moncrief is going to drive the lane. Miss. Saul Thompson is going to make the putback there. 108, 101. Doesn't feel like the Spurs can really get close. But Robinson does make that shot. And here they go again. I don't know. Time is running out. Robinson can't get that to fall. And this game is over. The San Antonio Spurs will go on to lose this game to the Boston Celtics. 113-106 the final score. Larry Bird had 23 points, 9 rebounds. And yeah. So the Spurs, you know, tough to sum up what we just saw, but they had their hands full with the Boston Celtics, that's for sure. Nuggets, Warriors, more Warriors action. There's a missed shot there by the Nuggets. And the Warriors trying to make a bucket quickly. Jim McDaniel does just that. 92-87 is the score. 3:44 left to go. Mookie Blaylock with the jumper there. 3-point game. Muggsy Bogues passing to John Starks for 3. That's good. 95-89. Mookie Blaylock to Rick Mahorn. He's going to make that shot. 95-91. Ensuing Nuggets possession. Dan Marley to Mutombo for the bucket and the foul. 95-93. Got John Starks for a long 2. That's good. 97-93. Mookie Blaylock fires back with this shot here, but misses. Now the Golden State Warriors have a chance to put this game away. And an intentional foul there is certainly going to help matters. This game's over. 102-95 is the final score here. We are flying through highlights, just trying to get you to see all these teams and all the action that went on in November 1992. We got the Celtics versus the Hornets now. Larry Bird makes that shot for the Celtics, 87-80. Rod Strickland to Nick Anderson for the jump shot there. 87-82. Sleepy Floyd pulls up for the J. That's good. 7-point game. Rod Strickland to Derek Coleman for the bucket there. Check out a replay of Coleman in action, setting the screen, receiving the pass, making the basket. 5-point game. Can the Charlottes make a crucial bucket here? No. That is not going to happen. The Celtics get the rebound, and game's over. 91-84 there. And yeah, we really are flying through highlights, aren't we? Mikhail had 19 points. Nick Anderson has 16. Derek Coleman has 16. And as much as I like the Hornets squad, they need to get serious and actually start winning games. You know, they're a young squad, but they should be better than they are. Spurs, Hawks. Fat Lever handling the ball at the wing. Pass gets to Terry Cummings. And Cummings is going to get that dunk there. 8-point game. We get Sedale 3. Passing it to Fat Lever for the J. 105-95 is the score. Fat Lever, another miss bucket for him there. I was going to say another miss bucket, but I don't think we see him miss a bucket in this video, let alone this game. And there's a basket there for the Hawks. 105-97. Fat Lever trying to drive. Can't get that shot to go in, giving the Hawks life. We got Jay Humphries, who's cold. So he passes to Sampson for the bucket. If you can't make a shot yourself, give it to the guy who can, you know. That's the way you got to do it. Fat Lever to Kersey for the dunk there. 107-99. This game is over. It did end up being close, but it's over. 107-105 is the final score. Spurs do win that game. And let's check out the Wolves versus the Warriors. Right now, the Wolves are giving the Warriors a scare. 95-92 is the score right now. We got John Starks passing it to Catledge for the bucket, the dunk, I should say, right there. 97-94. Some Kenny Anderson action is nice. Here he is driving, getting blocked, and missing that shot. So not a great start for Kenny, at least in this sim, from us seeing him. And then we got McDaniel passing it to Bogues. Muggsy. What's he going to do? Back to McDaniel. We got a McDaniel Bogues two-man action going on there. McDaniel actually does make that basket, so it worked out. Kenny Anderson, on the other hand, makes a shot there. 99-96. Wolves hit the ball again. 1-point game now. And here is Bedford making that dunk. 101-98. John Starks, top of the key, with 45 seconds left to go. Are we going to see a three here, or is John Starks going to pull up for that jumper? Yes, he will, but he doesn't make the shot. His teammate does. 101, 100. Bedford with the dunk there. Now it's a 2-point game. The Wolves, who won 7 games last season, have a chance to beat the Warriors here. Let's see if they can pull it off. John Starks in the paint. Can't get that shot to fall. Blue Edwards with the rebound. And yeah, the Wolves, the Timberwolves, end up winning this game. 107-102. So very nice showing for the Wolves there. 19 points for Kenny Anderson, 10 assists as well. And we are moving right along. Bucks, Pistons. You know I had to end this video with some Shaq highlights. So here we are. We got Jason Williams, missing that shot for the Pistons. 91-90, 5.5 minutes left to go. There's a bucket there for the Pistons, 92-91. And now you got Shaq missing that shot. Lambeer with the rebound. Pistons moving quick. And we got a missed basket there for Robin, but it does get the rebound and put back. 94-91. Chris Childs of the Bucks handling the ball. He passes to Kendall Gill. He dishes it to Jay Edwards for 3. That's good. Tie game now. 4.5 left to go. Here is Ron Harper with a bucket there. 96-94. O'Neal against Bill Lambeer. O'Neal is the victor in that instance. Now we got Kendall Gill passing it to O'Neal in the post here. Against Ron Harper, who doesn't have a chance. Bucket's good. Now here's O'Neal. I keep saying O'Neal. I should just say Shaq, right? Childs makes that 3. 101-98. Just over 2 minutes left to go in the game. Isaiah Thomas to Andrew Kennedy. That bucket's good. Check out a replay of Kennedy receiving the pass, making the layup. Very, very nice. Good for him. Now we got Eldon Campbell to Shaq. Misses that shot. Rebound, Lambeer. 101-100 is the score. Here's an alley-oop. I believe that's Dennis Rahman with that particular shot. And is this game over? Yes, it is. 102-101 is the final score. Kendall Gill with 24. Shaq with 18 and 10. Not the most dominant game, but he's a rookie. You know, got to give him some slack there. 26 points for Ron Harper. He is doing quite a good job out there. What is this, like a seventh year? And he's really breaking out as a scorer for the Pistons. So nice to see his progression moving in that direction. Pacers, Hornets. Nick Anderson with a three-pointer there to start things off. 4:20 left to go in the game. Anderson finds Rod Strickland for the layup there. It's a 3-point game. Mitch Richmond of the Pacers. Passing it to Scott Skiles for the layup. 98-97. Here's a missed shot by the Pacers. Hornets get the rebound. Let's see if they can finish the job here. Rod Strickland does get the basket in transition. Check out a replay of Rod Strickland getting the pass from Glenn Rice, making that bucket. Here is Scott Skiles missing that shot. 197. Hornets with a 3-point lead. I love their court, by the way. The court, that's just a really cool court. I don't know. That's all I got to say. Strickland with the bucket there. Next Hornets possession. We got Polynese with the ball, passing it to Glenn Rice. Glenn Rice with the shot clock expiring. He's going to pass the Polynese with a dunk there. 38 seconds left to go in the game. Michael Williams misses that shot. Olden Polynese with the rebound. And I don't know if the Pacers are going to intentionally foul because this game is kind of out of reach at this point. But Glenn Rice is going to make that basket. Really twisted a knife. Yeah. 106-97 is the score there. Rod Strickland with 18 points. Nick Anderson with 15. And that's a nice shot of Rod Strickland midair. Trying to get the layup. And you got the court in the background. Yeah, I really like that court. I mean, I think I definitely like that more than what the Hornets have now. I don't know why it doesn't look like that anymore. But we have reached the end of the month. The Rockets are 13-4. The Lakers are 12-3. You get the Suns right behind them at 11-4. Mavericks, Blazers, Kings, Spurs, Sonics. Round out the top 8. Get the Jazz just below them at 7-8. So, yeah, some interesting developments there. You know, the Mavericks are only 2 games above 500, but they have the 4 seed. And the Rockets are doing pretty well. They've won 6 in a row. And but it's close. You know, I mean, obviously we're still very early on in the season, but still interesting to see where things are at this point. As we see, the Warriors are below the Jazz, Wolves, Nuggets, Clippers. The Wolves are not the worst team in the league. They are definitely not. The Clippers are trying to stake their claim as such. So the Clippers, they have their own pick in 93, but not in 94. So if there was a time to tank, it would be this year. So they are doing a good job of doing that. Meanwhile, in the East, you get the Bulls have pulled away 10 wins in a row. 15-2 now. The Pacers are 11-5. The Pistons, Bullets, Bucks, Cavaliers, Knicks, and Celtics running up the top 8. And the Hornets are right behind the Celtics right there, both at 6-8. Yeah, interesting to see the Bucks already. Obviously, I mean, drafting Shaq, it's just crazy to see how quickly things change when you get someone like Shaq on your team, because the Bucks, they won 21 games last season, and now they're in the thick of it in the playoff mix. So that's pretty cool to see. Nets 6-9. Get the Hawks, Heat, Magic, and Sixers to round things out. The Magic and the Sixers have lost 10 in a row, so they are already got their tank mode fully activated. So hey, whatever helps, whatever helps you get. Who's available in 93 draft? Penny Hardaway, Chris Webber. So yeah, I guess that's worth tanking. This is alarming. The league leaders in points, the highest of the league leaders is Magic Johnson, 24.7. I went ahead and addressed this behind the scenes. I fixed some sliders, so when you see the league leaders by the end of the season, it will not be that bad, because that concerned me. I was like, that's just never happens. I mean, the league leader in points never has that low of a total, so I made sure to bump up. I think like pace had to be faster, and shot distribution had to be more geared towards the top players of the team. So I think I also bumped up rebound distribution as well, because I want to see guys like Dennis Rodman really rack up the numbers, because you like to see it. I want to see him rack up 16 rebounds a game or whatever crazy stat he ended up doing in real life. And as you see there, Rodman has 12.2 rebounds a game. So we're on track. We're on track with that. But yeah, the points per game thing was a bit concerning. I usually don't concern myself with that too much, but when it's that bad, you gotta address it. So yeah, I mean, I had to address this. Like, what the hell? But next episode, it's all Shaq and Alonzo Mourning. I hope you're looking forward to that. I am Dennis Sports Gamer. Thank you for listening and watching. Subscribe, like this video, and I will talk to you next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.